Have you ever noticed some people simply don't follow sports? No favorite team, no match day rituals, no fantasy leagues, and yet they seem completely unbothered while everyone around them is obsessed. Psychology says this isn't just indifference. In many cases, people who don't care about sports share specific mental patterns that actually reveal something deeper about how they think, connect, and see themselves. 1. They find community in other places. One of the strongest psychological needs humans have is the need to belong. But people who aren't obsessed with sports rarely struggle to meet that need. They simply find it somewhere else. While others rely on teams and fandoms to feel included, they build connection through friendships, hobbies, and shared values that actually reflect who they are. Psychologically, this means their sense of belonging never depends on a scoreboard. 2. They have a strong sense of individuality. People who don't follow sports often develop their own interests early, and they stayed committed to them. They are rarely willing to pretend to enjoy something just to gain acceptance, even when it means standing apart from the majority. While others quietly shift their identity to fit in, these people remain comfortable expressing what feels genuinely meaningful to them. And psychology shows that kind of self-consistency is rare. 3. Entertainment is less tied to their identity. From offline hobbies like reading and writing to staying unbothered by celebrity culture, people who aren't invested in sports often extend that same detachment to entertainment generally. They are less driven by the need to attach their sense of self to whatever is popular or widely consumed. Instead of forming an identity through trends, they remain emotionally independent from them. The entertainment exists, it just doesn't define them. 4. They don't feed into polarization. People less interested in sports are often less influenced by group-based thinking in everyday life. Whether it's workplace arguments, tribal rivalries, or political debates, they are less likely to turn situations into a competition between sides. Research suggests that lower engagement in sports culture is linked with reduced polarization, where identity splits into opposing groups. 5. They love their own company. Humans naturally develop tribal instincts that create belonging through group identity. But people who aren't deeply attached to sports culture tend to rely less on that kind of collective validation. Their sense of self is less dependent on belonging to a large group, which makes them less emotionally tied to in-groups and out-groups. And psychology shows that people who think individually rather than tribally often make clearer, calmer decisions. If you enjoy learning the hidden psychology behind behavior, personality, and the way people think, subscribe to the channel. Because once you understand why certain people operate differently from the majority, you start seeing human behavior in a completely new way.